Hi Wanderers.
Welcome to Vlogmas. This is
Motivational Monday.
We decided for this month that we would get our motivation from hikers. So every Monday we will be spotlighting one hiker that has motivated us.
Today we're going to talk about Emma Rowena Gatewood. She was born in 1888 in a township in Ohio.
And you might know her as Grandma Gatewood. If you haven't heard of her, you will definitely want to go check her out after this. She got married when she was 19 years old and her husband was horribly abusive. There are lists of injuries that she sustained, and every time he would get violent with her, she escaped to the woods. It was her happy place, and it was where she went anytime she just needed a break and needed to calm down and get herself back together and heal.
She is like, at least I think, like the Forrest Gump of hiking, because in 1955 at the age of 67 she told her grown children, I'm just gonna go for a walk, which turned into apparently hiking the Appalachian Trail.
Right. None of them asked her where she was going or how long she would be gone, so she just went.
She had a denim bag with randomness in it.
Right, you can see in the picture she carried that bag the whole length of the trail. She thought that it would just be fun, and when it was over she said no, it wasn't. But she did it anyway. What I thought was funniest about an article that somebody wrote about her was that they asked her about the trail, and she complained that you have to go to the highest rock on the highest top of every single one of those peaks. And I know it is a complaint that a lot of hikers have now, is that they seem to pick the hardest route to get to the same place that you could walk up an easier way to get there. So she had that same complaint back in the 50s and 60s when she hiked it.
I think y'all ought to tell what you carried as for protection on the hiking trail. You said a random...
Well, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about
when
it.
she hiked it.
But if as a hiker you think you have to have the newest gear and the lightest thing, I'm going to look down because I want to read this correctly to you, because we talked about she carried a denim bag. She wore Keds shoes. So you don't need Merrells, you don't need Kings.
Although our shoes are really good and we like them.
They are. She carried an army blanket, everybody wants a whoopee, a raincoat, a plastic shower curtain. That's all that it says she carried. So you don't need all that gear.
She slept, I guess, out on the ground and covered up with that shower curtain, maybe.
Hiking stick, and there's your tarp.
True.
The original ultra lightweight hiker.
Well, but she carried a bag. It wasn't even in a backpack. It was a sack on her back. And she didn't just hike it one time. 5 years later, she hiked the AT again. And then 3 years after that, she hiked it for a third time when she was 75 years old. So because of that last hike, she is listed as the oldest female thru hiker to complete the AT.
So if you need any motivation to get up off the couch and go for a hike, she's a pretty good one. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow for another Tasty Tuesday.
And one more Motivational Monday next week. See you there.
Bye.